Yeah. Starting with a recap. Last time, heading back to Thunder Tree with Dragon Slayer's sword in Isabel's possession. Took some time to speak about White Claw's new situation, or what it meant. Unsure and some untrusting. Others trusting, though. He said he would help you all as best he could, since you said he knew you before. Really his best hope. Things were different, though. He didn't seem to eat, drink, sleep, even breathe. He did seem alive. But either way, going across the hills, you encountered a small pack of blood-sucking sturges, bat-like mosquitoes. During this encounter, you seemed to wake up an ogre across the stream, who was now hungry for his midday morning meal. Scaring off this ogre, but actually ending his life shortly after. Isabel searching around, fighting nothing but a poorly dug latrine for the ogre. Washing yourselves off of blood and shit, you continued your journey, making it the Thunder Tree the next day, and arriving at Radoth's cabin within. Speaking to her, she was glad you all made it back with the sword, as the beast of a dragon would continue to poison the lands wherever it went. Maybe given a second chance, or something greater wanted him alive. Asking about Fang. That is the advice she gave on that. She didn't know for sure, though. But now back, came up with a plan to assault the dragon, hoping to find him sleeping. Snuck up to the hill, to his towered lair. Callan sneaking ahead and indeed finding the hulking green dragon asleep. Cal ushered you all in the room, one by one, getting ready to strike at this dragon. As you all attacked and readied yourselves, dragon appeared to be an illusion, as a voice called from above, followed by a fog of terrorizing poison filling the area. Dragon was not sleeping. Several of you immediately went down from this dragon's fierce power and nearly retreating or trying to surrender. But with some clever tricks from Mel and Whiteclaw, the dragon seemed to distract, at least distracted for a moment, engaged in some unknown force. Taking this opportunity, get back into the fray. Piling on this beast, he threatened to end your entire families before fleeing out of the tower and over the woods. Now beaten, bruised, and alive. We're gonna pick up there. What are you guys up to?
Well, Zad would ask, just aloud, is everyone okay?
Cal's still at the top of the tower, by the way.
I should be fine.
He yells up, Cal, how are you doing up there?
Cal just looks over, peekaboo, puts his head back down. Then he scurries up and over the wall like a Jeffrey and comes back to the group.
Fair enough. Alva's still in, I believe, a bear form at the moment.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you. I'm going to go ahead and shift back
Okay.
to my tiefling form, because I do have a question for everyone. Do you guys know what the dragon meant? What he said? He said, we don't know what we're doing. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, he
Didn't
did
that
nearly
seem-
kill us all. We really didn't know what we were doing.
I don't think that's the way he meant it, Callan.
It
Sometimes
wasn't
an insult's
ominous.
just an insult.
Yeah, it was ominous sounding, but it could just be, bullshit. But,
I thought he was. Go ahead, please.
but perhaps there could be something dire at hand that we don't know about. Who knows? It could be whatever it was seeing.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hmm.
whatever White Fang did, White Claw did.
Do you think
I
maybe the
only-
dragon was keeping something at bay? Maybe there's something worse out there? What do you say there, White Claw?
Said I only made him see his worst fear. That's all
No,
I
no,
did.
you chose what he saw.
Yeah, but
It's
I'm not gonna tell them
not
that.
necessarily his
I'm
worst
not-
fear. Okay, I got you.
I'm not gonna tell them that.
Fair enough.
So was he saying that to his worst fear?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine as to what it meant.
Albie, you asked. Do you have any thoughts?
Honestly, I don't know. It felt like really strange when he said it. So I think it might be significant, but I'm not sure why.
Well, this is one of the rare times I'm going to tell everyone to dig into the treasure, because we don't know when this guy's going to come back. So, why don't we take a look and see what he's got in his hoard over there? Maybe a trap check, Callan, for you?
Sure.
Yeah, looking over into the corner, you would see a boopadoo, broken old wooden chest on the tower floor, spilling out its contents. So many coins, along with other goodies. Say if you look it over, there's easily about 2,400 coins in here. Unfortunately, most of them are copper. But there are also look to be a set of 4 goblets, silver, with moonstones set in with each of them. A handful of old scrolls, actually 2 old scrolls. As you start kind of pouring through this broken chest and money within, as well as the scrolls, notice a rusty old battle axe, dwarven make, dwarven writing on the head of it.
What does it say?
Hew, Hew.
So initials, or as it's been hewn to hew? Is it HEW?
Hew. Give me a history check.
History check.
All right, with the 10, it just says Hew. Like, maybe it's a name, but maybe it's talking about hewing a garden or something, you know.
Callan, do you think this is one of your old cousins? Hugh?
Why do they have to be old? I'm not that old. Got a little gray in me beard, but it's not that much. Would I recognize the axe? I mean, I did the history check.
That's
so
what the
I'm
history
assuming.
check was for. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do not recognize it to be any significance. But it's
I mean, rusty
it looks-
battle axe is
Yeah, it's rusty.
rusty battle axe is more like my wife.
Is it two-handed?
It's a battle axe, so it can be 1 or 2-handed.
Colin, you're married?
Let's not get too technical about it. I think it's called, yeah, a little bit.
Well,
I just took you always as a bachelor.
Who says I'm not?
Oh, actually, there is a single potion as well. I'm so sorry.
Oop.
You know what?
I need to drink it down before anyone can make use out of
A
it.
single, like, bluish liquid potion with a single feather tied around its stopper.
Does it make you
Is that
fly?
Maybe.
My thought, perhaps.
Zad would just pick up the battle axe, see how it feels in his hands.
It's got a good heft
He's
to
more
it. It's a battle axe. You've held many a battle axe before. This is fine dwarven
Yeah.
craftsmanship, but it is rusted over. It doesn't look great.
Plus it
Alva
just-
wants to inspect the potion, see if she recognizes what it might be.
Give me a Arcana check as you kind of like look at it, inspect it, maybe give it a little sniff. With a 17.
It,
What are you gonna say, Megan?
I was just say Isabel just goes over and starts dividing the 2,100 copper into 6 piles.
You do the math.
Just got to get it over with. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the math. Yeah,
fair
but
enough.
she's doing it like I'm doing it one by one just to make sure it's fair.
Fair enough. Doing it very, very openly. Counting
Very
out,
openly.
Counting out
Yep.
loud.
I'm
One.
actually turned to everybody and I'm counting out loud. And when I got to 10, I messed up and I started again.
Fair enough. But
DM, the axe being rusty, though, does it look like it could be restored if, given the right craftsmanship, right hands on it?
are you proficient with smithing tools?
I don't think I am. I might wait. Actually, I might be.
But I will say, while he's looking at that, Alva, you're fairly certain that
No, I'm
this will
not.
probably make you fly. As this is
I didn't take
this is
that
a
for myself.
potion of flying. That's clear.
I'm gonna
liquid.
pocket that.
Fair enough. I would say, Zad, give me a just general intelligence or wisdom check, looking over this rusty axe. Not a save.
Let me check. I'm sorry.
So it'll be -2, so a 10.
Yeah.
It's a rusty axe. You don't know much about restoring weapons. He's always had someone else do that in Neverwinter.
Gotcha.
Mel goes over and checks out those 2 scrolls,
Yeah, look
trying
them
to see
over.
what language they're written in.
They're written in, for the most part, common, and the formulas do stick out to you. You would know what they are. One is a scroll of the spell Misty Step.
Mm.
Another is a scroll of the spell Lightning Bolt.
Mm.
So one is a level 2 scroll. The only downside to the Misty Step one, no matter what, it still takes an action. But it's free movement. Yeah. So lightning bolt is a 3rd level spell. So it's a little out of your reach, but you could still probably use it.
Is it okay with everybody if I keep these scrolls?
I have no use for them.
Do you tell everyone what they are?
Does anybody ask?
Sure, what are they? What are they worth?
They're scrolls.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not daft. What are the scrolls?
Where we go?
One lets you shoot a great bolt of lightning, while the other lets you
Teleport?
teleport. A very short teleport.
Mm-hmm. So one's good for escape, the other one's good for attack? Or sneak attack?
You seem to be the one with the magic fingers. Maybe you should use them.
We keep using them. If I'll carry them. If anybody needs them, hopefully we can, or I'll use them.
We'll see.
Right, let's get this loot and get the fuck out of here, yeah? Maybe we burn the place to the ground.
It does look like it had some previous fire damage in the past. But for the most part, the stone structure stands pretty firm.
Oh.
Well, we should go back and see Rayloth. No,
With
we
a
didn't
D,
kill
Ray-
the dragon.
Raydoth.
Raydoth.
Yeah. My God.
Sorry, man. You know how many characters? Never
All right. He's still calling me Elwood.
That's the call him. I do that on purpose, though. Raydoth did ask us to chase it away if we could. And seems we did. For how long, I don't know. But we should go see her.
It could come back at any time.
Yeah, but before we go, I start pushing the gold out, or the copper and the gold. Like everything should be equal here, and I'm pushing it like with my hands and feet across the dirt because I counted them on the ground.
She's also at 1 hit point.
Yeah, I'm very weak right now, so I'm just like the gold. I mean,
Yeah.
the copper is very heavy.
Zad, then seeing her so beat up, would use lay on hands.
Huh.
Give her 15.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'll give myself some help.
I think you used your lay on hands on yourself.
Did I?
You did.
Oh, I may have. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, still very
didn't
weak.
mark
That's
that.
okay. It's the thought that counts.
I
As
should
everyone is badly wounded. Actually, except for Zapkio.
Yeah, how did that happen?
Because you
You
used all,
used your
you used
long hand.
all your
Oh,
lay
yeah,
on
yeah,
hands
yeah.
on yourself.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Gotcha. Do I have? I used 2 spells. No, I used 3 because I used command. You did a better job of making sure I mark this down.
Don't worry, I'll just duck and roll if anything happens.
Do I need a spell slot for healing hands? Did I use healing hands?
I don't know if you did or not. That's up to you guys to keep track of that.
Yeah, I know.
But collecting your money and this Zad taking this rusty axe in hand definitely doesn't look nearly as good as the sword you're wielding. But I will say it does have a deceptively sharp blade for it being so rusty.
Also, are we taking the cups?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's the
He
most
wants-
expensive thing that's there.
Yeah, 4 silver, but the moonstones. Is it just like a gem of some sorts, or is
Yeah,
it like
Moonstone is
a
a gem.
symbol?
All of the
Okay.
all of the chalices or goblets, the silver chalices, are embedded with moonstones in all of them.
Okay, well, I'll
they're,
take one.
They're gem chalices. They're probably worth a small fortune.
Cool.
Probably worth more than any of that coin, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'm definitely taking one. Unless someone wants to arm wrestle for me for it.
How about I just blow on you and watch you die, and then take it from you?
You could do that right now. You
Also,
definitely could.
I'll take one.
They are worth.
We could just sell them.
They are worth 60 gold each.
Yeah, Fang, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna sell it.
I don't know. You tell me.
300
Hey,
gold
why
pieces
don't-
is a small fortune.
Most people make maybe 5 to 10 gold a year, like a commoner. So yes, absolutely small. fortune.
180 gold, yeah.
Yo, Fang, why don't you take one? You can sell it. You can get some catnip. You can
Some what?
some catnip, or you can get some meat. Oh right, you don't eat. I don't know. You can buy some shiny things.
It would be fair, seeing as we all, if I take this axe, if Alva takes
I mean,
potion, and
I'll take
Mel
one.
takes his
That was a
scrolls.
wife
And then
look.
there's 3 other people left.
There's 4 goblets, so
Yeah, I
Goblets.
took one.
I'll take one.
Good cow.
Cal, you took one. There's one left. Does
I did,
anybody
yeah.
not want this?
No,
I
no
mean-
problem. I'll take it too.
Alpha.
No. I'll take it too. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's.
I
they're
wasn't
pretty
asking
heavy.
you.
No.
No.
They're pretty
All right.
heavy. I got it. Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna try to swipe it from her.
Yeah.
I would say you could. Well,
No, he easily
I'm at
does it.
4
Yeah,
I
okay,
was
that's
gonna let
fair.
him.
So
yeah.
I was
we're
gonna
both
let him.
breathing heavily.
I'm at 1 health. I'm just
Yeah.
like, ugh. Damn it.
So
Do I
how
get
much
it?
gold pieces do we get each out of 1?
They're embedded within it, so it's like, I mean, if you want to pry the gems out, you can and try to sell them
Oh, I'm not-
separately, but it's probably worth more
Oh, I see.
to be whole.
So to
No,
what?
no, I was
60?
asking about the currency.
Oh,
I
350 copper and 21 gold.
Mhm.
But taking your spoils from this wrecked tower, going back through the cabin, still covered with spider webs, a little bit of that poison mist kind of clinging to it, turning the webbings greenish a little bit as you come back through, making your way down the hill. You do see Radoth standing outside of her cabin, not too far away. Kind of like looking up at the sky, greets you all with a smile.
It lived. It flew away.
But we evicted it. You're good.
I saw. Well, you have my thanks in any case. I honestly had doubts, but I am pleasantly surprised.
I'm
Do you
just
think
sorry we
that
couldn't
come
put it
back?
down for good.
These things tend to occasionally work themselves out. Hopefully the woods will eat it whole. Hopefully it doesn't fester elsewhere. But you all look weary from battle. I heard it roaring and yelling from here. Come in. Take a rest. Maybe spend the evening, and in the morning I'll be true to my word and take you to this Cragmaw castle.
Thank you, Rada.
Alba, do you maybe want to talk to her about what the dragon said?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty tired. Maybe we can talk to her in the morning.
Nothing like putting off today. Fine.
Did Alva talk to her about the other thing?
Not yet.
Okay. I wasn't sure. But kind of leading you inside, she kind of raises her hands up as essentially beds of ivy and very soft leaves and petals like just start growing through the floor, making essentially a small bedding for each of you to lay down in her cabin. And there would be little like growth of berries next to each of them for you all to eat if necessary. One would be very obviously left out with berries. Probably the largest of them for Fang or White Claw. So please, take the afternoon. It'd be best to leave in the morning. You all are in no shape to travel. And if I can be of further assistance, let me know.
Thank you, Radar.
Al just collapses into one of the beds. Just like a real small tree.
Alva goes over and puts her arms out like this and then just falls back down.
This
to
is the
the
free
bed.
fall. Yeah, the trust fall.
Yeah. Trust fall.
Yep.
Isabel's already asleep.
Fair enough. Not even making it to her bed.
She's like barely made it to her bed. She's like not even fully on it.
Zad takes the time to take his armor off and set it aside and all stuff.
Alva
maybe.
opens one eye and peeks as he's taking his armor off.
And oddly enough, like any of his wounds, like have healed over, so they just have those like kind of like a little bit of scar tissue on each of them, just making him look all the more badass.
Do you make coffee?
As they glisten.
Yes, please.
There's no coffee.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I thought I muted.
I can brew some tea if you'd like.
I'm a
Yeah.
coffee.
One by one, as you get some sleep, pretty much taking the afternoon to sleep off the battle, and then taking the night to actually sleep. As yeah, if there's anything you'd like to do during this essentially like 14 or 12-hour period, Radoth just kind of like looks and looks like she's talking to the fox, but not actually speaking, who's also in here, lounging about.
Any extra time Zad had, he might probably go over to the edge of the woods to pray.
Radoth would recommend about leaving alone in these spaces.
Okay.
Essentially, you're at the edge of the woods anyways.
Yeah, I got you. And he would just quietly kind of sit in the corner.
Fair
Looks like
enough.
he's meditating.
Well, after time passes, you're met with the early morning of a little bit of rain on the outside. A little bit of dripping in coming through the ceiling in here. Not a heavy rain, but enough to feel. But Radoth greets you all to a morning, and there would be a kind of platter of fruits and vegetables for you to eat. You all get your long rest in.
So we all get a long rest.
You all get a long rest. I would say Zadkiel, spending this much time close to this axe, you would get a odd feeling about it. Probably not a good one. And in your perspective of minds, like there's something almost like it doesn't feel like it's against you, but it feels like it's
Yeah, I got you.
something. I don't want to say untoward, because it's not like, oh, this is an evil axe, but it seems like it's actually where you lay it down. Any of that bedding, that vines and plant bedding that Radoth made, would have wilted away and dried out.
Oh yeah, the same for me. He's gonna maybe, I mean, I'm not sure who else could use it, but he would probably give it to Isabel in the morning.
Isabel
like,
or Mel could actually use it.
Or Mel, yeah.
She is proficient.
Could I?
You can.
Yeah.
You use a warhammer.
Or me.
Yeah.
Cal is.
Is it a-
It is a battle axe.
Battle axe?
Yep.
Yeah, I can use it too.
But he's not that strong.
No.
I'm not either, but
Yeah.
what is the? I mean, it's all rusted. What? How much stronger would it be than the one Warhammer I have?
Give me an Arcana check, Mel. Looking it over.
Yeah, it's something she has no skill in.
Yeah, that's fair. Getting a 6. You're unsure. It looks like it has some properties to it, but not sure what those would be. It seems to shun plant life, judging by the impression that it made at Zadkiel's bed.
She takes. I assume we're kind of like in the room.
Yeah, it's just
outside.
this is like a one-room cabin, so Radoth is definitely present.
Yeah. So Mel takes the axe, and goes out the door. And one of the other buildings there attempts to whack the wood to see what happens, to test it out.
All right. Going out in the rainy building, attacking one of these, just kind of chopping at one of the doors.
Mhm.
It cuts through it like butter. And you would hear and see a scattering of twig-like creatures disappear into the rainy morning. Like, without trying too hard, it cut through that door like butter.
Wow. Can we meet a wooden giant or something? Is there a wooden dragon out there?
Because essentially attacking with it is enough. It is a +1 battle axe. And any attack done to plant creatures or objects made of wood does maximum damage.
And +1 hit on.
And +1 to hit on everything. And damage on everything. So regardless of your strength, the bare minimum it's going to do against a plant or a door is going to be 9. Unless you use it two-handed, and then it's going to be 11.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is versatile like the Warhammer longsword.
Yeah, she'll take it
Okay.
and equip with it.
I'll drag you a hue over to your character sheet.
Okay.
The others are doing their own thing. Alva will go over to Radoff and ask if she can speak to her for a moment.
Oh, of course, I was just inspecting some of these vines. As she kind of glances out a window, watching Mel chop at a tree, or chop at a wooden piece of ruin. She kind of
I
furrows her
wanted to
brow a
speak
little
to
bit.
you.
Yes.
I wanted to speak to you about something. A while back, I had a dream that was quite disturbing, and I'm not quite sure what it means. I was hoping maybe you'd be able to give me some insight.
Dreams can often mean stuff. Other times they mean nothing.
I know.
Go on.
But the way this made me feel when I woke up, it was almost like I could feel a sting in my hand. I dreamt that I was looking at a small potted plant, and all of a sudden, these black spiders started crawling out of it wildly. And they started to create webbing around this plant, which overtook it. The webbing was green and glowing, and it seemed bad. I just had an overwhelming sense that it was bad. And in my dream, I went over to try and touch the plant, which had now started withering away. And as I reached out to it, I felt a sudden sharp sting in my arm and my hand. And then I woke up. I was very shaken, and the feeling, as I remember it, it still feels horrible. I can't help but think that this might be significant in some way. Do you have any idea what this could have meant?
She pauses for a moment. I don't have many dealings with spiders, but she kind of looks down to the fox. We have heard rumblings of some figure overhearing some goblins about someone known as the Black Spider. Unsure what that means. The green, I have no inkling to that. Maybe, and kind of like thinking about it, like maybe the dragon who you fended off. Maybe something else. The pain would definitely signify that it has some significance. Have you spoken to your companions about this?
No, I haven't told anyone about it. I wanted to speak to you first.
Perhaps this figure, this black spider, might be weaving a proverbial web. But the green glow is odd. Indeed.
Yes. You said you've heard of a being known as the Black Spider?
We overheard some goblins, some time ago, about a 10-day. And then we saw a drow figure at the place where your friend wants to go rescue his cousin? I believe?
Fragma?
Yes. Dark elves aren't often in these woods. I don't know what that means either.
This spider, did it seem as though it was a singular being? One person, or?
I only overheard one conversation about some goblins speaking about their queen working with a black spider, or the black spider.
The. Okay. It gives me a lot to think about. Thank you.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help, but I can ask
You're very
around,
helpful.
and perhaps once I've shown you your way to this castle, I can go ask some companions, some friends in the Enclave.
Thank you, Radolf. I do appreciate it. I just have one more question. Yesterday, while we were fighting the dragon, it said something very strange before taking off. It said that we didn't know what we were doing. Do you have any idea what he could have meant by that?
No, I don't. Green dragons are often, from what I've heard about them, read about them, often tricksters, full of lies and deceit. And could have been trying to intimidate, or perhaps the threat was real. I am unsure. I would take it seriously regardless, because a threat from a dragon is... well, comments from dragons. You never know.
Quiet.
That's Anna. Sorry. You're...
Quiet, you little biatchy.
Thank you, Radolf. I'll talk to my friends about it.
Of course. And she kind of looks over to the rest of the room and speaks a little louder. As probably Mel's probably coming back in at this point, as you're all getting ready for the day. Whenever you are ready, I can show you the way through the woods to to this Cragmaw Castle?
Yes, we are.
Think we're ready to go.
Aye.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to do before you set off with Radar?
Mel just kind of leans over to Colin and says, "Look at this lady. One of our comrades dies, and she acts like, oh, thank you for doing all of this, and like it's no big deal that this was just cheap. People died for this information of where a castle is."
We almost all died for directions. Trust
Uh-huh.
me. I'm not happy, but the she-devil seems to like her a bit. Let's get to the castle, then maybe we can deal with her.
Maybe, like you said, she devil, she queen.
Isabel's
her.
gonna lean over to Zadkiel and kind of say it loud, but like, should we be going to the castle right now, or should we be going after the dragon if it's that much of a threat?
Even if we caught up to the dragon at this point, we'd be just as rested as we are, and I don't think we could do much more to it than chase it off again. So instead of investing resources into finding it, I'm sure if it has vengeance on its mind, it'll come seek us out. But for
Not
now,
to mention, we've wasted enough time saving my
Sure.
3 cousins. Maybe we can get back to that.
You're right.
I am with Callan. I wouldn't call our time waste, but we've tarried for too long, I fear.
And if that dragon can find my family and kill them, congratulations.
You can say that again.
Guess we won't be going to Cragmaw to save any of your relatives then.
They wouldn't do it for me.
Nothing like family love.
Nothing like it.
Let's go bring the good fight to the Greenskins.
As you take off out of Radoff's cabin into Thunder Tree, it's still looking pretty much the same as it did before. Still quiet over the area. But Radoff leads you south and a little bit eastward into the woods. She'll kind of tell you, stay close. Don't tarry from the path. As she's going to turn into a fox herself. And start leading you along the way. Go with Cal. Roll me 2d20.
2d20.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what she does when she...
All right. Heading through the rainy woods this day. Kind of, occasionally it looks like the fox that Radolf has become winds and turns different directions. A keen eye would note that there are pathways through the woods. Trying to see who has the best passive perception. I think Whiteclaw, you would probably be the only one to notice it in the rain as you're traveling through. Seems like she's avoiding these footpaths. As you would probably cross them occasionally, but with her guidance, traveling throughout the day, and as it starts to become night, she shifts back into her older human form, stretches out. We're nearly there. It is just up ahead, over that ridge there. You'll see it through the trees. There's a clearing, and then there's the castle. Not much of one left, but I have seen a number of goblins go in and out. All different hours. Hobgoblins as well. So, I wish you the best of luck. And she looks to Cal. I hope you're not too late, and if it is my fault that you are, she just kind of looks down. I hope I'll be able to atone for it. And she kind of reaches into a satchel and hands Cal a small red vial. The potion of healing.
This will be a small penance, my love. Small indeed. We'll chat later, yeah?
If you don't mind me asking, before I leave you to your endeavor, why would your cousin be captured by the goblins?
He was ambushed. He's a simple merchant, just like most of my kin.
I know these
My guess is
goblins, they don't usually capture. Was there a ransom?
I don't know. I'm hoping so. I'd rather kill them than pay the ransom.
That's
We
fair.
haven't gotten any kind of ransom note yet. Are you implying me cousins in league with these animals?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to find the motive of these goblins. They, especially their queen, doesn't seem smart, so they don't usually capture. They usually kill and steal.
It's awfully insightful. Do you think someone else is commanding them? Or are they doing the bidding of someone a lot more intelligent?
It's quite possible. I would shudder at the thought of someone commanding a whole tribe of goblins, smarter than the goblins themselves.
We'll be sure to thin out their numbers for them, whoever they are.
She gives you a solemn kind of nod, and looking to the rest of you, more specifically Alva. Perhaps I'll pay a visit to Phandelver if I've procured any information.
Thank you, Radolf, for all of your help.
Yes, thank you for your help and the amenities you provided for us.
You'll always be welcome
And
at
her-
my cabin.
And Zad'll put his hand on Callan's shoulder and he'll say, "And thank you for showing us the way. Now, let's go rescue your cousin."
As Radolf turns into a fox again, scampers off into the rainy evening as darkness starts to fall upon the land. You trudge over the ridge, seeing a flat land beyond, kind of outlined by trees, and about like 20 or so feet from the building itself. It is you can see the castle in the distance. 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights. Upper stories, all in varying states of collapse. You do see a short flight of steps ascending to the terrace in the front of the main entryway. But past that wreckage, you can kind of see a pair of sundered doors kind of crash down into a shadowed hall. Do see round towers kind of looming over the entryway. Arrow slits facing the terrace. As you would see. Cragnell Castle.
And you said it was the evening?
It is starting to get dark. Yes. As you would notice, well, no light coming from at least the front where you first see.
Would we be able to see light? Do goblins do they have dark vision?
They do have dark vision, but even as a dwarf, someone who has dark vision, people with dark vision still use torches and stuff. I mean, you can't see perfectly. Also cooking
So-
fires and things of that nature.
So would we be able to see if any of the towers had fire?
Yeah, if
Either for
you want to
lighting.
take a perimeter,
Yeah, I'll take one.
give me a perception check.
Do, 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 do.
All right, with a 17. Also, give me a stealth check too. I'll give you advantage because you're not leaving the tree line. All right, with an 18. Cal takes off to go kind of just take a little watch. With a 17 perception. On the southern side of the building, you would see behind with the front crumbling tower, a couple of arrow slits that you would see some fire burning within. Not too far away from that, you would see a little bit divot underneath the castle as a small staircase goes up the side, and you would see a side door not too far away from where that light is lit. Continuing on further, going around the back side, you would see... I gotta double check and make sure where is lit. You would see a larger tower in the back corner. A few arrow slits illuminating light as well. And with a 17 perception check, hidden in the darkness of part of the ceiling or second layer of this castle, you would see a large tarp draped over the side, the north side of the castle. Don't see any light from within. But that area looks to be very crumbling.
So you mean
I'm
the
sorry.
top like a hillbilly roof? Like it's from the roof and it goes
from
all the
roof
way
and
down?
it just goes down. So like someone put a big curtain essentially over the side of that part of the castle.
Okay. I would relay that to the group when I get back. So there is on the north side, there's a top, or the south side? I apologize.
The north side, there's a tarp with a kind of like a ruined side of the
Right.
castle. One of the smaller towers has been nearly crumbled. It's attached to one of the larger towers as well. One that you did see a light on the northeastern side. On the southern
And then there's a
side, there was that you would see a
doorway.
couple of arrow slits next to a crumbling tower near the front. And then a little bit past that, you would see a small stairway going up into the castle with what looks to be a door. A smaller door, not like a big double door where the front is.
Any ideas? I don't think we want to go kick down the front door.
It's already been kicked down.
Do we? I mean, I could go up there with me bagpipes and give them a good holler, and we could have a good fight. But I don't know how long we'll last.
Or how many
Yes.
will be there?
Saying that, I think entering from the north
Through
They're
the
going to the top.
southwest, yeah. Taking
Sounds
our
good.
time, we could check out that northeast corner quietly, see what's going on there. If
Yeah,
there's
so
a way up
Cal,
to it.
Cal, you would have seen light at near the southern west part, the northeast, and a little bit on the eastern part as well, coming from within.
So there's no defilade. There's no way to approach that top without being seen by those towers. Right? There's no blind spot.
It's about a 20-foot distance from the edge of the wood to the tarp. Yeah, essentially you see 3 entrances. South, north, or the front door at the west.
Could always create a diversion on one side and sneak in the other.
I would advise against us splitting up in any way, shape, or form.
We don't need to split up.
Someone's got a flying potion. Maybe she could do some dive bombing on him. Give him a good scare. Pretend to be a she-dragon.
I could shift into a bear first and then become a flying bear.
Oh. Any other ideas? Do you just want to sprint to the tarp? See if we can get in?
We can get them out. We can do an illusion or something and lure them out.
I feel like the tarp entering through that might be the best idea. That certainly would be the quietest way to get in.
Some of us aren't that quiet.
Wow, you can't help that, can you, Callum?
No, I can't. So
Like I
is that
said,
the plan?
Well,
We could lure them out with illusions and
What do you have for an illusion there, kitty cat? Or
anything your
Cat.
imagination can think of.
I could also create a fog cloud, allowing us to walk through the fog cloud into the tarp.
could do both.
Obstruction is always better than deception. Look.
So is that the vote?
Or we
I think
could
that
do
sounds like a good idea.
both, where we see who comes out with the illusion, and then afterwards go in.
Would White Claw be? Does he have to see the spot that he's creating the illusion? So would he be able to see through the fog?
Not within it.
No,
Okay.
no one can see through the fog.
It's
Right,
actually
so
really
we're gonna have to go
difficult.
like hand over hand. We're gonna all have to be like school kids across the street.
It's just a 20-foot dash.
20 feet's a lot in the dark.
And with my side, I can share it with Megan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And at least I think I can see through it, couldn't I?
No.
It's obstruction. It's
You
obstruction.
can't see through fog.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody can.
So we're just gonna sprint in that direction and hope we run into the top.
It is raining.
That somehow helps us locate the top.
No, I'm just saying. I'm
Pitter-patter.
just saying it's also raining.
Joe, just a weather report. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go actually with the illusion. I think we might be better off if we could see the tarp and then make our way in and make sure there's not any bad guys on the other side of it.
What kind of illusion is going to make a bunch of goblins come running out?
That's what I was going to ask.
And where are
Any
we going to be
ideas?
putting this illusion at?
Illusion. Yeah.
If we don't see, there's too much fog, though.
I think it's best, personally, for us to get our foot in the door.
Remember,
Maybe even
with
Right.
the fog, we don't have to get them to believe the fog, really. But with the illusion, we have to grab their attention.
You do realize we have someone likes to fall into holes, right?
Hmm?
You know we have a group member that likes to fall into holes. I don't know if she's going to make it to 20 feet without wandering out of the fog.
Zad fell
I
I
into
don't
don't
want to
know.
play
last.
peekaboo.
Yeah.
How long does the fog last?
An hour.
Oh,
Nobody had time for that.
I
mean, if
could do darkness. I would be able to see through it. I could guide us all the way up.
it's magical darkness, though. Can you see through magical darkness?
I can see
He can
through
see
my
through
dark.
his darkness.
Oh, okay.
But it's darkness. It's gonna look like magic, correct?
Yeah.
The darkness is falling upon the area, so it is
Oh, so
it is
it
getting
is-
dark very quickly. That's why you can see the light on the inside.
That's actually not a bad idea. Darkness blend us in with the natural lighting.
Or lack
Mm-hmm.
thereof.
Or
I
lack
mean-
thereof, correct.
At the same time, if there's any lights within the darkness that I'm gonna cast, it's gonna snuff it out. Which could either be a good thing or a bad thing, that it's gonna
Oh, the light.
alert them quicker than.
Well, there's one thing you can count on with goblins is they're not that smart. I'm not sure their first inkling probably wouldn't be someone cast darkness. You know what I
And
mean?
when you say darkness, how much of a area does it cover?
Around 15 foot.
All
That's
we're
good
trying
enough
to do is
get-
transfer 20 feet.
Yeah, that's good enough to just about get us there.
I don't think it's going to overlap onto.
I mean, I was gonna cast it on an object, and I can move it around.
Oh.
Oh,
So it would be like us getting under a turtle shell, and you just kind of pushing the turtle shell around with all of us under it.
Basically,
yeah.
Fucking hell!
I guess. Oh, yeah. I guess that's it.
I think we got a plan.
What does Isabel think? Isabel's been awfully quiet.
She's ready to whatever gets her in, swinging her sword.
Fair enough. So, what are you guys doing? Planning on casting darkness on something that White Claw is going to carry with him?
Jeffrey, come on out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jeffrey, you're gonna do this dead kitty a quick favor.
All right.
I want you to sit in the palm of his hand. He's going to cast a little darkness on you.
I'm
It's
not
all fucked.
sure if it's gonna work on a living being.
He's got a cap over his head, right, for his brain.
No, that is his brain.
Oh, so his brain's actually exposed,
100%.
and he's hiding
Yeah.
in my pocket. Okay, my bad.
And he doesn't wear a swim cap over it.
Oh,
Like,
I see a lot of darkness all the time in the pocket.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, would it
brain
work?
juice all over inside of your shirt pocket.
Mm. Do you want to use Jeffrey, or is there something else you can use?
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work on a living being. He's gonna look into his bag and get out a tinder box and use that.
All right. Pulls out a thing of matches, essentially, and darkness.
Yeah,
Anti-magic.
and use the darkness.
All right.
So before you cast it, okay. So we're all you guys gonna have to, I guess, just hold hands or put your hand on someone's shoulder, and then someone's gonna put his hand on my shoulder so we can
Conga line.
go up to the gate.
Anybody got a piece of rope?
I do.
yeah.
I don't
Keep
know
hold
if you
of
got
the rope,
ropes.
kid.
Take out
If
the
you got
rope.
rope,
Yeah. Chain gang it.
I'm gonna tie it to the back of White Claw's pants. It's your tail. I'm gonna tie
He's got
the rope to your
pants.
tail, and then the rest of us will grab onto the rope.
all right. Y'all ready?
I'm gonna go near the back, just cause, and just have my kind of sword at the ready, just in case this doesn't work out.
Fair enough. So,
So everyone's ready before I cast it. You're all gonna be completely blind.
Let's
Alright.
let's go ahead and tie the rope to his tail and then get in line holding the rope before we cast the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you kind of all grab onto the rope.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right.
And
He just Fang just snaps his fingers, and the entire area starts just going completely dark
until it's nothing. As you guys
until
are
they
blind.
don't see anything.
Blind in the woods. Rain pitter-pattering all around you.
And then he just slowly makes his way to the castle.
All right. Fair enough. Say with the use of that. No roll necessary as you see the tarp, White Claw, and make your way into a room. This darkened tower. You would notice in total darkness, the rest of you, but White Claw, you would see all this first. Tower almost completely collapsed. Ground floor, still a little open space within. Rotting crates and ancient barrels show that provisions were once stored here. But you do see a heavy curtain obscuring a crumbling area to the south. And an intact door leading to the east. And you can see the north where you just came from. Short passage after through the rubble before the screen of canvas.
Do I see any sign of occupants?
Give me a perception check. Nothing in here.
Ooh.
A 19. You would hear muffled conversation through the door to the east. Quite muffled.
All right. So since we're in, I'm going to stop.
So hold
the
on.
dark-
So have we? So
You
we've
guys
lifted
are
up
in
top
the.
and
You
we
guys
went
are in the
Oh, we're in.
building.
Okay.
There's another tarp to the south that he saw, and then a door to the east.
So I'm just gonna snuff. So he's gonna take the tinderbox just like this, and it's gonna completely dispel.
As you guys can see once again. And Mel gave Isabel her sight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So it is
Amazing.
not darkened for anyone.
Amazing. Thank you.
So now he points to the door. I've heard things coming from that door down there.
And you would see a door to the east, a tarp to the south, rotten and ancient barrels and crates all around. Smells of moldy food.
I'm
There's
going to go to the.
absolutely. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so there's absolutely nothing coming from the south, like where the tarp is. We don't hear anything.
If you want to go give a listen, you can.
Okay, I'll do that.
White Claw was just getting a general sense of
Okay.
if he sees anything or hears anything. But if you want to go lean up to the tarp to the south, yeah.
Yeah, I will do that.
Give me a perception check.
Wait, does anybody else? No, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
With a 19.
Oh,
Very, very muffled. You
Okay.
would hear several higher pitched voices sounding like what you know to be goblins. But it would be, you're not sure where it's coming from, but it's not the room right next to where the tarp is.
okay. I'll relay that to the team.
But it's definitely
Not
further
yelling.
south.
Yeah.
So where do we go?
I say we
definitely
head
should
towards the
split up.
voices.
Head
Door
towards
or
the
tarp?
voices.
Can I approach the door and see if I can discern what's going on the other side of it?
Yeah, that'd be give me another perception check.
Ugh.
Then 11. You can't make out any words. You do hear
What's that?
some hushed conversation beyond it.
I say we pick the side that we know there's going to be bad guys on. We know it's on that side. It's a couple of goblins, you were saying, yeah?
I don't know what it is. I just heard something.
I heard voices.
No. Egypt heard it.
No, she heard voices far to the south. Not in that room directly, but yeah,
Right.
just through a tarp.
So I would say we'll probably find someone either way. But it's probably easier to sneak through a tarp than it is through a door, right?
That's my thinking.
Let's do it.
All right, heading through the tarp.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to try to be sneaky quiet.
All right, yeah, give me a stealth check. Cal going first then?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Here, I'll be behind Cal. I'll try and be sneaky.
Sure, give me a
Get
stealth
away
check.
from me.
Is everybody trying to be sneaky?
I guess so.
Everyone give me a
Yeah.
stealth check then.
Oh boy.
Hold ya.
Oh,
Get away
God.
from me.
I'm so sneaky.
Non-sneaky a-holes.
I'm so sneaky.
Don't you love
We're all
it?
so
Oh.
sneaky.
I'm not sneaky anymore at all.
Well, Mel
They're
is
wearing
the
like tin
sneakiest.
cans and they're bouncing,
Sure.
and throwing bottles up in the air.
Sneaking up to this next room, it seems to be an old hallway. Doing your best, but definitely kind of scraping along. As someone's foot gets caught on the curtain as you pull it open.
Oh no.
But honestly,
And then comes a dragon.
coming into here. Looks to be another hallway. Not but like 15 feet away from the curtain that you just came into. There's another curtain through the rubble heading southward. It'd be a door to the east and a door to the west. Quiet.
I thought the place was dilapidated.
Very dilapidated.
Who knew the goblins
How
were
is
so
she a
fashionable with
door?
these curtains?
Curtains are replacing doors that used to be there. Doors.
So there's a curtain
still
at
there.
the end of the hall, and then at that curtain, there's a door to each side of it.
Yeah,
heading
pretty
in-
much. Yeah, a little bit, like maybe 10 feet away from the curtain. On either side, there's a door. Like the hall probably went across, but where the building kind of collapsed, they just kind of
alright.
put a curtain on one side and a curtain to the south and north.
I guess they tried out open concept, but didn't really like it.
It's not feng shui.
Yeah.
There's rubble everywhere. A little rain seeping through in here.
Should we listen for the doors, or do we want to like spin my empty bottle that I have to pick a door?
If it'll make
go
you feel
through.
better, I'll bring you to a map.
Thank God.
All right.
I'm like,
Trying to make
Curtain
you
closed.
use your imaginations.
it's
No.
dead.
So you came in through the north. There's a door to the east. You went through a curtain here between Mel and Zad. Coming into this room to the south, you would see another curtain right there in front of you, Cal. A door to the east and a door
Oh.
to the west.
I think we're having plenty of good luck with these tarps. Let's go through it.
As Cal goes through it.
Yeah.
Stealthily. I'm holding everyone back.
Yeah,
Like,
maintaining your same stealth rolls. Absolutely. Cal opening up the curtain would reveal another hallway. Looks like an
Oh my goodness.
exterior door to the south. And what looks to be a little bit of a hallway heading westward.
all right, so that must be the door to the south that we could have come in. So it's an exterior door.
It looks,
No,
looks a
this-
little thicker than the other doors you've seen. This is all rubble all around you. This area is collapsed.
I'm wondering if we should check that door just so we know if we need an escape plan. We know where it takes us.
What door is that? The big thick one.
Yeah.
Right.
And Cal, I would say, as you make it there, you would hear numerous voices beyond the door to your west.
So that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you would easily see through the holes in the door that there's some firelight coming from within it.
And the south door, is it locked?
Let me double check. Is it locked? Absolutely it is.
I'm going to use my well, I want to make sure it's not booby trapped. And then I'm going to pick the lock so that way we can bolt out that door should we need to.
All right. Give me a thieves' tools. Or give me a sleight of hand with advantage, actually. I'd rather do that.
All right. Advantage. Oh, balls.
This is an old lock. You need a key for this.
Scheiße.
Yeah. Verdammten Scheiße. Sorry, lads. The door is locked. There's nothing I can do about it. But there's a whole lot of talk going on behind the door over there.
As you say that, you would hear a loud crash come from behind the door.
Oh shit.
Does
And then
everyone hear that?
Followed by yelling. No, Cal, you would as you're down there. But if you're going back to relay.
I'd motion for everyone to come down.
Towards you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I would move in towards Cal.
Mm-hmm.
Gives
Yeah,
you
so is
away.
Alva.
After you see him spending a good
Everyone
30
slowly.
seconds on this lock and waves you down.
There's nothing we can do about the big door, but there's a lot of bad guys on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to kill them all eventually.
Do you have the right lighting for me?
Maybe not. I do not. That is an old token. I'm so sorry. You can see perfectly.
Thank you.
I am so sorry. I gave it to
I was
Isabel's
just-
token after the fact, and I was like, ah.
No worries.
But, yeah. Definitely the most
Well.
noise you've heard is behind that door, Cal.
Like it's a full-on Donnybrook going on.
Yeah.
Should we wait for the fight to be over and then kill who's left? Or is my cousin trying to escape?
Zad looks at Alpha and says, "We could always play bareback paladin again."
Tight quarters, but yeah.
Let's knock. Polite.
I got a different kind of knock.
Um,
We're coming for you, Gundren!
he
Just
could
gonna
be
rip the
on
door
other
open.
side
Alright.
of these stairs.
Oh shit!
Cal goes charging through the door after his cousin.
Cousins.
Well, yeah. Well, only one of them
Right,
has been
this-
kidnapped. No, stay put. You're back where you were, Alba.
Don't tell me what.
I'm gonna Han Solo it. You watch.
As Cal, you open this door, you would see this large hall, the western portion ending in a wall of rubble, which you see beyond. Remainder mostly still pretty intact, actually. Once the castle's banquet hall, soaring ceiling 25 feet high. 2 large wooden tables, plain benches stand in the middle of the room. Brass brazier full of glowing coals kind of tucked into one corner beyond your sight. I'll allow you to step in there if you want. And you can see where the light's coming from. But dirty dishes, half full stew pots, moldy heels of bread, gnawed bones cover the tables. Several goblins scuttle about while looks like a tough-looking goblin on the north corner by the pot barking orders as you see spilled stew nearby. And we're gonna roll some initiative with that as they all instinctually glance about.
Hey.
Wow.
The ones on the bottom corner are sleeping.
Oh, not for
As
long.
if that makes you feel any better.
It doesn't. No. None of you can see into the room, right?
Nah.
No, nah.
Alva,
Got a new character already thought up.
once Alva gets back to her past position.
I'm not moving.
Just move back to where you were.
I can do it for you. Don't worry. Just because it was after the fact that Cal opened the door and started charging in. See that orange energy glowing about him. Mel, what you doing? Actually, you know what? Before we get into combat, this would be a good spot for us to take a little 5-10 minute break.
Sounds good.
And
Oh yeah.
we'll pick up there here in a few. Let's hop back into it. So last we left, you guys infiltrated Cragmaw Castle under darkness and rain, finding hallways of tarps and hearing a bunch of ruckus coming from a door. Cal seized the opportunity, or made the opportunity, to charge in, seeing so many goblins within. 7 to be precise. But we're going to pick up there as Mel, Cal calls out, "Gundren, I'm coming for you," and runs through the door. Mel, what are you doing? Tight quarters.
That's all I hear?
Yeah, you hear, "Gundren, I'm coming for you." And he swings the door open and runs into it. You would also hear the sound of silence coming from within as the goblins stop exactly what they're doing and see him run in.
Yeah, so I'm imagining that she's sitting there going, he just runs off in a direction going, well, whatever.
So she's just chilling?
Yeah, she has no clue, and she just kind of walked up 10 feet. That's it.
All right.
I could break it and be metagame and charge, but she doesn't know.
Yeah, you could take the dodge action and be like, I don't know what's happening. Take the dodge action. When in doubt. It'll take us to Reborn Fang, White Claw. What you doing?
Man, I can't really do much other than just move closer, a little bit closer. That's all I can do right now. So,
Well, then
you
can find out what you want to do after you move.
Yep. Well, right now that's all I can do. So, could be it for now.
All right.
Oh, it's moving towards me.
It'll take us to all these goblins. The one in front of you picks up a knife and goes in for a stab. Getting a 9 to hit. A couple more immediately barrel over the tables, climbing, clambering. Also picking up cutlery, stabbing at you. One getting a 20 to hit. And the other getting a 6 to hit.
20 hits.
As you take 7 points of slashing damage. The other 3 in the back will kind of clamber to like pick up bows that they have kind of like against the wall there and start shooting at Cal. Oh, I rolled the scimitar. I think it's the same damage. But a little bit better bonus to hit. No, it's the same bonus. Getting an 8, an 18, and a 9 to hit.
18 hits.
As you only take 3 points of damage from that scimitar as they all start shouting in Goblin towards you. And those of you who can speak and understand Goblin, are, "Hey, get out! What are you doing?" And that'll take us to Cal.
The one directly in front of me that stabbed me, they were lying down?
No,
Asleep,
so
right?
no, none of these guys are actually asleep. I thought you could see further.
Oh.
There's others sleeping.
Fuck.
They'll come in next round.
I closed the door. I will take a swipe at this one
All right.
with No sneak attack and no advantage.
Yeah. Stabbing out with your psychic blades.
Yeah. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, there. 13.
13 just hits because they do not have shields equipped in this moment. He takes 5 points of psychic damage. Just kind of grabs his head. Like, there we go.
All
As
right.
anyone who speaks would understand, he said, "Ow, my head."
Gonna use my bonus action to disengage.
All right.
One.
Rolling
two,
away.
3. I'm gonna stop there and yell, "Here they come!" And that's it for me.
All right. That'll take us to Zadkiel.
You're on mute?
You're on mute.
You're on
muted.
mute.
Yeah, he's on mute.
Runs up to Cal. Says, "Here they come."
Yeah, it says, okay. And, yeah, Zad's gonna run in the room
Immediately
and
surrounded.
say, shit. And, he's gonna attack the one right in front of him.
All right. The one to the left or the north? I don't know. Front. I don't know.
Yeah, the one to the left, to the
All
south
right.
of the map.
Give me a long sword. 16's gonna hit him. Wielding a serrated butter
I
knife.
did.
He is not
Yeah,
smiting.
did not mean to.
Uncheck
Yeah, I
that.
did not mean to.
It'll still take 9 points of slashing damage. You slash across his chest. Rah! He falls to the ground, bleeding out. Anything else for Zadkiel?
Nope.
All right, that will take us to what appears to be the cook, wearing the worst chef apron you've ever seen, just covered in blood, gore, dirt, grime, maybe even some mold on there. Picking up a soup ladle, throws it at you full of hot, steaming stew. Getting a 9 to hit, though.
That's a miss.
And then he's going to pick up an actual weapon, a javelin he's got sitting next to this cauldron, chucks it at you. Getting a 21 to hit.
That hits.
As you take 3 points of piercing damage. And
Alright.
he calls out in Goblin. Isabel, you would be able to hear it from there. "We're under attack!" That'll take us to Alva.
Okay.
Alva, what you doing?
Well, I gotta move. I'm not quite sure where the door is that I'm moving to.
Exactly. Move down the hall and you'll find it.
All right. I'm not able to move my token.
Oh, you got stuck in a wall. There you go.
Okay. All right. So that's 10 feet. 15. How many feet do I get?
30.
30.
Okay.
Zadkiel would count for double if you want to move past him. So moving through him would count as 10 feet itself.
I forget how many I just went. Hold on.
25.
So I was...
You've moved 20 so far to get to there. Right there is 15.
Okay. And then I moved 20 to get to here.
Yeah.
I have 10 feet left, and that'll... If I go past Zadkiel, that'll be my 10 feet, right?
I would... pretty much 10 feet into his square, so you wouldn't be able to move out. So you can't get past Zadkiel unless you take the dash action.
All right.
Tight quarters.
What?
Tight quarters. These quarters
Yeah.
are tight. But seeing goblins with bows in the back, another goblin wielding a rusted spoon trying to stab at Zadkiel. What you doing?
Trying to think.
Can always take the dodge action.
Already in action, right?
But for what?
Like a
Yeah, but like for what? She can see goblins.
Okay.
What are you doing, Alva? Gotta do something. Or take the dodge action.
What is the dodge action again?
You have advantage on dexterity saves, and any attack against you has disadvantage. It's just being defensive.
Okay. Hold on. I can't see anything, so I have no idea.
You see at least 3 or 4 goblins in there.
No, I don't. Can't see nothing on the map. I can't see past that kill. Right?
You can't see past Zadkiel?
Not on my map, no. Oh, now I see. Okay. Oh, okay. I can see I can see one. I'm gonna try to Thorn Whip.
Okay.
This dude that's to the right caddy corner of Zad. Yeah.
Okay.
That guy.
Give me a Thorn Whip attack.
Alright. Hold on, I gotta find it. There it is.
Alright, that is going to be a miss. As you lash out with this cramped space in here, feeling out of touch with nature in these stone walls. Anything else for Alva?
No.
Alright, taking us to Isabel, all the way at the back.
Only me at the back. All right, so okay, I gotta go. I have 30 feet, so I'm gonna take my person and go 5. But then this is 10 going by Fang, right?
I would say
To
Fang's
10.
kind of tucked away along the wall, so he's not necessarily in the doorway.
Okay.
The way he's positioned, he's not.
Okay, cool.
He's like half in the door, half not.
Okay. 10, and then 15. And I just want to see what's going on here. Okay. Can't see anything. Okay.
You see a little bit of light coming from the room beyond, but yeah.
20. And then 25. All right. Okay, great. And then I'm going to use, because I can't really do anything. I am going. Where's my sheet?
You got hand axes, right?
Yeah, but I feel like something could be more effective.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna give Commander's Strike to Zadkiel.
All right. What? Just calling out, hey, hit him.
Yeah, I say, hey Zadkiel, why don't you give them an extra hit? Why don't you? They're
enough.
being mean.
Zadkiel, you can make an attack.
Oh, he's yelling. Look at that. He's like,
Yelling on
You're
mute.
muted.
Zadkiel
Yeah.
says-
They're muted again.
yeah. He was saying some really triumphant stuff. Probably
He was.
thank you,
He was
Isabel,
very
for giving me an
excited.
extra hit.
But I do appreciate him muting
I
himself
said-
while he's snacking.
Yeah.
Stupendous! I shall make an attack.
What a good idea.
Yeah.
Guy to the north of me.
Okay. An 8. That is going to be a miss. As you go in for a swing, as you're like, yeah, good idea. And the goblin fully understands this conversation, just like kind of dodges out of the way. He'll say
I'm gonna
comment
turn
no?
to Callan. I'm gonna turn to Cal and be like, that sounded promising. that sounded like it landed.
Anything else for Isabel?
No.
All right.
No, I don't think so. No.
Taking
That's
us
it.
to Mel. Top of the round. Super cramped in there.
Yeah.
Let them
Yikes, that's my bad.
How
I
does she
should've moved
see
back.
Colin? And like, how does he look?
He's taking a couple of hits for sure. A couple of stab wounds. You see some puncture wounds from fork. And an arrow sticking out of him too.
And just to give you a heads up, my token is not revealing the correct amount of hit points.
I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to use a bonus action for healing word on Colin.
Okay. Calling out for Cal. Cal, you get 4 points of healing.
Ooh.
A little something.
Thank you, love.
Anything else for Mel? You still got your action. You can always take the dodge action as your action.
She's taking the dodge action again and says to Colin, "What the fuck is in that room?"
Goblins.
Yeah, am I allowed to respond, or I
Yeah,
go?
you can respond. You got one word.
A shitload of targets.
Shitload of targets. Fair enough. That'll take us to Reborn Fang / White Claw.
Can I check if that door opens the same room that they're?
You can
Oh,
absolutely
boy.
open that door.
Oh fucking boy!
No, can I try to see if investigate or whatever to see if that door opens the same room that they're down there?
You don't know what their room looks like, so you are unsure. If you want to open that door, you can open that door.
Yeah, I think it's a bit too risky. And let's see. I'm gonna move a little bit further in, like that, and that's gonna be it.
All right, seeing the corpse of a goblin at Zadkiel's feet. That'll take us to the goblins. You'd hear some shouting from within, a little further in the hall. As some goblins rush in, wielding bows. And 5 bow shots. 6 bow shots going to Zadkiel.
God damn, Zadkiel.
Miraculously, none of them hit. Got a 7, a 15, a 6, a 16, a 12, and an 11. As not a single one of them hit. However, the 2 guys in melee, wielding cutlery, swinging out towards Zadkiel, getting a 9 and a 10. And then kind of roll back a little bit, disengaging from you. Actually, you know what? They don't roll back. Kind of steps over there to kind of block you in. Pretending they're all tough. That'll take us to Cal, as every single goblin just clink, clink, clink off of Zadkiel's armor and shield.
For my interaction, well, I want to tell them, let them come out. Stop cramming the latrine with your shit. I'm going to take my crowbar and I'm going to do my best to pop that door open.
Give me,
Because I
give
can't.
me an athletics check.
All right.
I'll give you advantage because of the crowbar. Because that's what
All right.
crowbars do. I think
Come
it's even like
on.
in the item description of crowbar. It gives you advantage on athletics checks to break open doors with a 6. Trying to pop it open, it is rusted shut. You're prying it from the wrong side, is what you realize. You're trying to pry it on the side with the hinges. You need to pry on the side with the lock.
For my bonus action, I'm now going to hide in shame. Can I roll a stealth?
Yeah, you can hide in the corner there.
Okay, so I don't need to roll, or I do need to roll?
Give me a stealth, yeah. Just in case anyone comes by with a 7. Cal just prying the door on the wrong side, just kind of crouches down, looking at the door, thinking he's hidden. I'll take us to Zadkiel.
Fuck.
All right. Attack on the guy that just moved down.
All right.
Zad's gonna scream as he moves into his face, like ah!
Fair enough. 25 will hit.
And you know what? I'm gonna add 1 divine smite to this one.
Fair enough. Out of your, how many you get a day? 3?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let me just
Fuck
that.
this one goblin.
Aren't they all
Fuck
like
this
7
one
hit
guy.
points?
Maybe.
Maybe. No, but I'm just making a
Splat.
making a sure thing of it.
You know, wielding a
So I
fork
guess-
at you, smiling up. I'll get you.
Oh, I already rolled attack. What am I doing?
You did.
Sorry.
Dealing 13 points of damage. You stab, thrust into him. This golden light explodes in his chest as he is very much dead.
Okay. And then Zad's gonna move. Jump right over his corpse and get in this guy's face, opening up the room a little bit more. And I imagine he'll
He will take an attack of opportunity. Getting a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right. Jumping in the room as this guy stabs out with a rusty spoon. That'll take us to the chef. Pulling out a scimitar, like a big old cleaver, actually, from behind, like what looks to be a cutting board, maybe, that's got an array of mushrooms and moldy cheeses on it. And jumps over to behind Zadkiel, flanking. And goes in for a stabby stab with his big old cleaver. Or slashy slash, I should say. Getting an 18 to hit with his first attack. Or, I'm sorry, a 20,
That's a
20
miss.
to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Because flanking. As you
Yeah.
take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he's going, "You'll all die here!" He'll say it in common. That'll take us to surprise guest number 1. Actually, this will be surprise guest number 2 because Goblin's already entered. Mel, from around the corner, a door opens behind you all. You would hear the footsteps of people as 4 red-skinned individuals, commonly known as hobgoblins,
Fuck.
pile into the room behind you, Mel. Actually, I think only one can really theoretically get there.
Oh, budge. Oh.
A couple of them wielding long bows, first 2 wielding long swords and shields at the ready. Swinging away at disadvantage against Mel, taking the dodge action. Getting a 6 with its first. The first one got a 6. Let me double check and see how many. Make sure they only get 1 attack. They might get 2. They do only get 1. As the first 2 kind of miss around you. Good thing for that dodge action. as my headphones get caught on my chair. One problem with wired headphones. The other two kind of arranging themselves to get shots down the hall will take shots at Mel with their long bows. Getting a 20... Oh, I'm sorry. At disadvantage. Getting an 8 and a 9 to hit. As they both miss, speaking in common, "You don't belong here." In unison. "Stay still. Stop rolling around." That'll take us to Alva. As now you hear noises of clinking coming from the behind you as well.
Not what I wanted.
Alva's gonna move into the room.
All right.
What is this I'm standing
So
on?
you can't move past those guys. They are kind of creating that blockade in there. You're met with a couple of goblins. One of them slashing out behind Zadkiel. The other readying a rusty spoon. Seeing you come in smiling.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna use my my quarterstaff
All right.
to attack. Hold on, I gotta find it.
You see the guy with the chef apron to your left and a non-chef apron guy to the north.
I'm gonna attack the chef apron guy just because I'm offended
All right.
by his apron. All right.
It's got fungus on it. 15 is going to be a miss, unfortunately.
What?
He seems better prepared than the others.
The apron.
He's got mithril under there. Not really, but he's got a chain shirt under his apron. Anything else for Alva?
I guess not. Can't do anything else.
All right, taking us to Isabel. You're muted.
Okay, I'm not anymore. I'm gonna see Alva, see what she's doing, and I'm just gonna feel like she has it covered, just because there's a bunch of people coming up Mel. So I'm gonna move up. So one, and do a little diagonal, and I'm gonna go for the dude right in front of me, like right north.
Gotcha.
Just do a nice big swing with my Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do that.
And they've got shields and
Oh, wait.
swords at the ready. These guys are definitely prepared.
Oh wait, what's going on? Wait, am I clicking the wrong thing?
I don't
Oh
know.
no, didn't mean to click that. Nuh-uh.
Well, I'm still going
wrong
to use that
thing.
attack. Well, it won't matter.
No.
Okay,
No.
I don't care. I'll use the 13, but you did roll a 4. So it would just be a 9.
Oh, I did? Oh.
But a 13 still going to be a miss as he quickly
Okay.
deflects it out. Pretty sword.
And I'm going to what am I gonna do next? Can I use Commander Strike again?
If
Or is it
if you
done
action
though?
surge, you can do it because you only get one attack, so it sacrifices one of your attacks.
Okay,
Right.
that's what I thought. So,
and you have
Mel goes next.
So many points per fighting style points or whatever they're called. Maneuvers.
Okay, so I won't use action surge because I just double checked Mel's going next. But maybe I do want to try and get a hit in. So maybe
So yes, action surge.
I will use action surge, but not to do Commander Strike, but to just hit.
All right, go ahead and roll me another attack using your action surge after a nice sword. It'll be mine. And you swing out again. Give me an attack with your Dragon Slayer.
Never.
Getting a nat 1 with the comment made about how it's going to be his sword kind of touches a nerve. And you go wide. He just deflects it, parries it with his sword. As it's very tight quarters in here for a large weapon like that.
Okay.
I'll take us to
Rip.
Mel. White Claw on deck.
She's, yeah, unhappily going to use Hugh.
Yeah.
One-handed
Yeah.
against the one hobgoblin directly in front of her.
All right. 19 will hit. As you deal 3 points of slashing damage. Getting through the chinks in his armor, kind of concaving part of it in. Taking it back, nearly kind of faltering a little bit. I guess you would hit probably like his thigh. As he steps backward to try to avoid it. Bumping into the curtain there. Anything else for Mel?
Nothing else.
All right. Taking us to White Fang.
I'm going to first use Quicken Spell to use 2 sorcery point to change
How many sorcery points do you have left?
3. I got 3 now. I would have 1 left.
Because you did use the darkness.
I used a spell slot. I didn't use a
So you can only see through the darkness if you use sorcery points.
does
I'm pretty sure.
No.
We can go over it later. But I could be wrong.
just says that I can use sorcery points or a spell slot.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm going to use Quicken Spell to change Chill Touch to the bonus action. So we're going to get this to that one right
Which one are you attacking?
there.
All right,
In front
the
of Mel.
one that Mel just slashed at with her brand new rusty axe. 23 will definitely hit.
So
For 6 points of necrotic damage as this ghostly cat claw grasps against his kind of neck, leaving an imprint of darkness where it was.
and then for the action, we're going to use Mind Sliver on the same one.
All right. There's an intelligence save.
Yep.
Making me have to open up a sheet. He got a big 6. As he's like reaching for his neck. Quickly his hand starts to slide up towards his skull. As he just drops down right there.
Nice. Well done, Fang.
Anything else for our newly reborn kitty?
I'm going to move a little bit further out so that I can see everything.
All right.
And that's going to be it.
I'll take us to all these goblins in the room. Goblins getting frustrated that they're not hitting Zadkiel. This one drops his bow and pulls out a long knife, swinging a scimitar at you. Getting an 8 to hit. The other 5 will continue to shoot at Zadkiel. Getting a 10, a 17,
Miss.
a 10,
Miss.
a 13,
Miss.
and a 21.
Miss. Hit.
As you take 6 points of piercing damage from the last guy. And he goes, I think I got him! The one next to Alva will slash out with his rusty spoon towards you, getting an 18 to hit Alva.
Well, you hit me with a rusty spoon. What
As
can I
he
say?
digs into your gut a little bit, you take 8 points of slashing damage
With a spoon?
with a spoon. It's like a grapefruit spoon. It's serrated.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's got a little
It's a
edge to it.
spork.
Yeah.
It's a spork, yeah.
That'll end the goblins. Taking us to Cal.
This guy in the back, is he with a bow? Not a
Yeah,
shield?
he has a bow.
All right, gonna take my bonus action for a steady aim, and then I'll fire at him.
All right. Slinging away. Are you doing crossbow style, or are you doing the tomahawk?
No, I'm gonna do the lasso.
Lassoing. Okay.
I'm getting it down. Sneak attack with advantage.
Strand of
Come on.
orange light wraps around this creature, or attempts to. With this hallway here messing with you. It's not dwarven make. You miss.
Dog shit. I'm done.
All right. Nowhere to hide now. Taking us to Zadkiel. In the middle of it.
Okay. Choices.
Indeed.
Zad's gonna actually pulse with golden light and use lay on hands on himself to get his hit points back.
All right. How many hands
Tank
is
out
he
this room
laying?
a little bit longer. 13
Oh, boy.
hands.
You got 2 hands
Damn.
left. Anything
That's
else
all
for
I ever
Zadkiel?
needed. No, that's it.
Seeing this golden light is going to piss off the chef. As he is going
Cool.
to slash out at you with his butcher's blade, getting an 11 to hit with his first attack, and
That's a miss.
or 13 and a 17 to hit with his second attack.
That's a miss. Eat my
No.
golden ass.
Which will take us to the hobgoblins. This guy is going to slash out at Isabel, getting an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
As you take 4 points of slashing damage.
Yeah. Okay.
The other guy coming into the room, looking at Mel, looking at the body of his ally, looking around. Mel, you're small, so he's going to go for Isabel. Swinging his sword at Isabel, getting an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
It's going to be a miss. The other guy in the back is going to take a shot at Mel, getting a 14 to hit.
That's a miss.
As they are rolling garbage for all their attacks. So that'll take us to Alva.
All right. So looks like I still can't really move then because these two goblins are still there. All right. Let's see. I'm going to Thorn Whip. Use my Thorn Whip.
Yeah, where are you Thorn Whip?
Or the guy north of me.
All right. I just want to see his token. Like, oh, he's got a bow. And I was like, was he wearing a weird helmet? It's a bow.
Hey, I was trying to figure it out too.
I'm gonna swap places with a different goblin. There you go. Give me a Thorn Whip attack. Lashing out with the vine, getting a 5 to hit is going to be a miss, unfortunately. As once again, nature seems to have failed you here. Anything else for Alva? Kind of
Nope.
slashes at it with his rusty bladed spoon, taking us to Isabel.
All right. So I'm just gonna take another slash Is the guy in front of Mel? He's down, is he not?
That's a new
Or-
guy.
New
Oh, it's a
guy.
new guy.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Okay, I thought so. All right. It's just I saw like the X underneath. I'm still gonna go for the guy right in front of me, just a slash with my
Yeah.
great sword.
Same guy.
I mean,
that
my
talked-
dragon slayer.
Talked about taking it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with him.
An 18 will hit. You have disadvantage,
Okay.
but 18 does hit.
Oh, do I? Oh,
It
damn.
doesn't matter.
Oh,
I'll
I
take. I'll
do.
take the first one regardless, unless you do have
Okay.
disadvantage.
All right.
No dragon damage, but it
And-
will. He will take
and-
11 points of slashing damage as you just cut him down. Just straight,
Yay.
straight through face, chest, leg. He had a bad day. And he slumps down right
And-
then and there.
I say, I guess you're not getting my sword then. And then I'll go to the dude to my left and I'll take a slash at him.
So you just used action surge. You only have one attack.
Wait.
choose
Is that not it?
Great-
Wait,
oh,
can't I
because
do it?
because great weapon.
Great
Yes,
weapon mastery.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I have great weapon master. Okay,
Fair enough.
yeah, I'm gonna go for that guy.
Yeah, go for it. Using that
And I'm
same
gonna
same
take,
swing. Another
yeah,
attack with
just-
Dragon Slayer.
With the momentum, I'm continuing to swing my blade.
24 will definitely hit.
Yeah, and then I go bing bong.
As he takes 7 points of slashing damage, cutting into his side, definitely digging into him. He looks hurt. He's still up. Gives a good.
And I say,
Hobgoblin
you
grunt.
can lay down. You can lay down now.
Anything else
And
for
that's
Isabel?
it.
All right,
I
taking us,
think that's it. Yeah.
taking us to
yeah.
Mel.
Okay, yeah, Mel, the one in front of her, will attempt to hit with you one-handed.
All right. 13 is going to be a miss as you swing out, just deflects it with his sword.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, taking us to Fang, White Claw, White Fang,
I'm gonna
Fang Claw.
use Shield Touch on this one in front of Mel
All right,
again. Let's see.
let's see it.
Oh, not one.
That's going to be a miss. Kind of seeing the hand coming, quickly dodges out of the way.
Let's see.
Anything else for Fang?
No, nothing I can do. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna stand right there.
All right, taking us to the slew of goblins. You still with us, Scotty?
Yes.
5 goblins are gonna get those short bows out of the way against Sadkiel. Getting a 13, a natural 1 for a 5, a 7, a 23, and a 22.
The 23 and a 22 hit.
As you'll take 10 points of piercing damage total.
Damn.
The one next to you stabbing out with his rusty blade, getting an 11 to hit. And the one next
Miss.
to Alva slashing out at you, getting a 15 to hit.
Slashing out at Alva.
With his rusty spoon.
Oh, right. Never
Yep,
mind.
that's a hit.
As you take 5 points of slashing damage. Gonna eat you up. He scrapes off some skin with the spoon. Taking us to Cal. Cal in the corner.
Cal is going to reach back really quickly and punch the door because he's still pissed at it.
Yeah.
And he's going to punch out, and I'm going to use, again, the same thing, steady aim. And I'm going to try to get the guy with the bow in the back.
Guy in the back, gotcha.
Oh, can Psychic Blade knock people unconscious, or is it always a death thing?
I would say it can do unconscious. Yeah, it's psychic. You just give them a headache so they pass out.
That's what I want to do with him if I hit.
All right, fair enough. 11 is going to be a miss. Just not Cal's day. Just this anger. You would hear a voice come in your pocket. You got to focus it. Harness it.
Shut your trap, you. That's it. I can't
You
move.
got raw power. You just need to roll better.
Right, focus.
I don't know. Yeah, focus. That'll take us to Zadkiel.
Fuck.
Still in the middle of the shit.
Zad's gonna strike out at the chef.
All right, striking out at the chef. And nat 20. As you swing out at him,
Yep.
he instinctually grabs the other goblin and pulls him in front to take the swing.
Okay.
Go and roll me some damage.
How did I get 7 plus 8? Oh, because of the.
For 15 points of damage. Yeah, he pulls this other guy close and you just decapitate him.
Nice.
We'll cook him later.
And Zad'll just say, "You're next, chef,"
Nope.
and that'll be it.
All right, that'll take us to the chef. His name's Yeg. He's gonna slash out at Zadkiel, getting a 19 to hit
Meats.
and a natural 20.
That definitely hits.
As Zadkiel, you take 8 points of damage from his first attack, hacking into you, and then hacking again right in your chest. You take 11 more points of damage.
Shit.
As Zadkiel
I'm unconscious.
falls down.
That's what you get for tanking a whole room of goblins.
Now, take us to these hobgoblins up here. Front guy is going to swing his sword at Isabel, getting a natural 1. The other guy is going to shoot his bow at Mel, getting not much better, getting a 6 to hit. I don't think these hobgoblins have hit you guys once.
I guess that's wrong.
Might have hit Isabel once.
Hit me once.
For,
Yeah.
For 4. Ending their turn, seemingly very frustrated from rolling like absolute garbage. Taking us to Alva.
Okay.
You see Zadkiel fall down after
Yeah.
right after decapitating another goblin.
So can I move now?
You can.
Okay. I want to move closer to Zad.
All right, running across the table there.
And then I want to use Cure Wounds
Okay.
for Zadkiel.
And you reach down and touch Zadkiel.
I pushed it. It's not working.
It's asking you what level you want to cast it.
Ugh.
Are you
I don't
casting it at first
choose.
or second?
Second.
Zadkiel, you come back with 10 hit points on the ground.
Hey.
Alva in the room. Alva, anything else for your turn?
No, that'll be it.
All right. Taking us to Isabel. Who's muted? There you go.
Yeah, I was just trying to unmute myself. Okay.
You're good.
So I'm gonna go and take a slash at the person diagonal from me
Yeah, the other guy.
in front of Mel. Yeah. And I'm gonna say, like, Mel, you go back and help the others. I'll try and finish these guys off.
All right.
And I'll take a swing. I'll say that while I'm taking my swing.
Yeah, for sure. Take that
Yeah.
swing. That's going to be a miss. As your
It's all
sword
right,
gets
though.
kind of tangled up into the curtain there.
I'll be like, I swear, I'll be fine.
That'll take us to
And
Mel.
then that,
Yeah.
yeah.
She'll take another swing.
All right. It's going to be a miss.
This castle is cursed.
Cursed
Worst
with
rolls ever.
bad rolls for everybody.
Yeah.
I did get one crit, but throughout all the rolls, should have gotten more hits. You guys included. Anything else for Mel?
No, that's it for her.
All right, taking us to Wild Fang, Wild Claw.
I'm gonna move a little
like
bit
it.
closer, and I'm gonna use Chill Touch on the chef.
All right, chill touch on that chef. Go for it. 13's going to be a miss as he just kind of swats it away with his cleaver.
And I'm gonna move back, and that's gonna be it.
All right. Taking us to all these goblins. Alva, you're getting 5 short bow shots against you. So, thing is,
Oh,
here comes the natural 20s.
Mm.
God.
Alva?
Mhm.
you're dead.
Well, here's the thing. So it's going to change things that happen because they're going to be a disadvantage. So, first attack getting a natural 20. Let me make sure.
Hit,
Actually,
obviously.
no, the first attack gets a 6.
Oh, the miss.
Second attack gets a natural 20 as you take
Hit.
10 points of piercing damage. Third attack gets a natural 20 as you take
Hit.
7 points of damage.
All right. I'm
Nice.
already unconscious.
From the 10?
The 10 plus,
Okay.
what was the second one?
17.
7. So you take 17. So Alva falls down unconscious to 0 hit points. That will change where the other goblins are going to shoot at. Not necessarily. Actually, they did see light come down. Alva, what does your heal? What does your cure wounds look like? Just for curiosity's sake.
My cure wounds.
Yeah, what does it look like when you cast it on Zadkiel?
So I reach down to touch him, and it's a bright magenta light.
Okay. Fair enough. The goblin in front of Zadkiel will stab out at Zadkiel. Getting a 23 to hit.
Motherfucker, of course, yeah, now.
As
Yeah, Liz.
Zadkiel, well, it has advantage because you're prone. Doing
yeah.
8 points of damage. Another one runs up with a scimitar. Getting a 21 to hit.
Yeah,
As you take 7 more and Zadkiel goes down. Leaving
Romeo and Juliet.
2 goblins in the room, kind of. I think they can both take shots at Fang. They can. They'll make it to where they can actually both get clear shots. I'll roll new shots. Getting a 22 and a 23 to hit. So we just had to talk shit about the rolls for long enough.
Fuck.
As
They both hit.
White Claw takes 7 and 5 for a total of 12 points of piercing damage. Also, I am recording the rolls for this session, so you'll be able to see them. Taking us to Cal, seeing 2 arrows strike the dead kitty in front of you. Locked door behind you. Hearing grunts and goblin cheers and screams from within.
Just completely pissed off at himself. Picks his hand up and swears at it. And 3 times the charm. I'm going to do it again, this time with the tomahawk.
All right.
The guy in the back.
Guy in the back. That will hit. You do have the sneak
for the
attack.
unconscious,
Okay.
if I can get it.
If you get it. 3d6, there's a
12.
good chance. 12 points of damage as he does get knocked out.
All right, I'm done.
I'll put an X on him too. So those other, well, actually, I'll flip him upside down. You guys are like, what's that? He's unconscious. Taking us to Zadkiel. If you'll whisper me a death save. Zadkiel, you come back to life with 1 hit point on the ground, surrounded by goblins. What are you doing? Roll a nat 20.
Come on.
Let's do it. What is the correct course of action? All right, on this turn, I'm swinging at fucking Chef.
All right, standing up, swinging at the chef.
Yeah.
All right. 15's going to be a miss. As you get up, swing out. He just kind of knocks it away with his big old cleaver.
I completely regret everything. That's it.
I'll take us to the chef, who does stab out at Zadkiel. Getting an 18 and a 16 to hit.
Both miss.
Oh no, I misspoke. It's actually a 15 and an 18. I was reading it at advantage. He has flanking, so he has +2. Both missing as you deflect his attacks. He's gonna work his way around. He's gonna stand on Alva's corpse. Or body. She's not dead yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take us to some hobgoblins. This hobgoblin here is going to start running. Disengaging from Mel and Isabel. Runs through the... Actually, boop-a-doo. Runs away. Taking us to Alva. Alva, if you'll whisper me a death save. All right. Taking us to Isabel.
Okay. Okay, he's like running away.
Yeah, it
There's
seemed
another one.
like he turned, rolled around, and started running.
Okay. And is there another guy in front of us? Because I can't quite see. Is there like a guy at the very back, or is that the guy that was running?
You can kind of see a body on the ground through the curtain.
Okay. Now that I know that he's just running, I'm just gonna say to Mel, like, I think we should go back and help the others, and I'm gonna just bolt.
All right.
Completely blind. So 5, and then so that would be 5. No, would you allow me to do a diagonal for it to just be another 5?
I would say that's fine because of the diagonal. There's room in that spot. It's not like the entrance to a room or anything, or like a doorway.
Okay, cool. So 5, 10. 15. Let's see. Look at all these guys. And how does it smell in here? Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Because you said there's food.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Smells like food.
Lovely.
Food is cooking. There's stew boiling on a pot on a fire in the north side.
So I did 5, 10, 15, 25. And is this a table that I'd be standing on if I go
That's a table
forward?
right there, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go on this guy. And I'm gonna attack the chef, and as I say that, I'm gonna say, guess there's too many cooks in the kitchen. And I'm
God.
and then
You know what?
I'm gonna take a
I'll give you
hit.
inspiration that you can only use on this attack. So
Wait,
go
really?
I'll give you advantage on it. Yeah.
There's
I love a good,
okay,
I love a
I'll
good
roll again.
tagline. Why
Okay.
not?
Yeah.
As he's standing over the body of Alba.
Okay. Okay. I'll do advantage and I'll roll my Dragon Slayer again.
Thank God.
Unfortunately,
God.
a 12 is going to be a miss.
No, guys, I really tried.
I know you did.
I thought she gets advantage on it.
So she can roll
I did. I
one more
rolled
time.
advantage.
And
Oh.
so she already rolled a 10,
Yeah.
so she could.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
pretty much give
Sorry.
her a reroll.
I just
so,
got a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got an unlucky roll. Yeah, I guess that. So, yeah, I
This
can't.
chef is the luckiest fucking bitch in the world.
Steven, I think there is something else I can do. Just
Fair enough.
because I already used my action surge,
Right.
and the only thing I would use is I would use Commander Strike, and I would give it to like Zad, or I'd give it to somebody.
That'll
Yeah.
take us to Mel.
Okay, cool.
Mel, the guy in front of you, just rolled away and started bolting through the curtain. Isabel ran towards the room to the south. What are you doing?
She's following Isabel.
All right.
10, 15. $20. I don't see Alvi.
She is under there.
Oh, thank you. And which point?
Oh shoot! Sorry, Alba. I didn't see you. Forgot to
She
ask.
uses
I said he was standing over
the
the
action,
corpse.
bonus
Fine.
action of healing word on Alva.
All right. As Alba, you get 3 healing. Come to with the words from Mel.
And
Alright.
then she's going to do Mind Sliver on that cook.
Okay. Big intelligence save. You guys making me open up character sheets again. Getting a big 4. As he takes 3 points of psychic damage. As he has his mind slivered.
And then she's going to take one step up.
Alright. Joining the fray, that'll take us to Reborn Fang, who was doing a lot of
Okay.
measuring previously, and I think you guys messed up all of his planning.
No. It actually works out because I didn't want to have to use what I was going to use.
I know.
All right, so we're gonna do chill touch on that chef that just doesn't want to go dead.
Fair enough. 13's gonna be a miss. Anything else for Fang?
I'm gonna move in the room, and I'm gonna go right there.
All right. More targets. Speaking of targets, the first 2 goblins right here gonna continue to try to stab out at Zadkiel. Getting a 9 and a 22.
22 hits.
As Zadkiel goes unconscious from receiving 5 points of slashing damage. The others will... And then they will use their movement to kind of start surrounding the group here. He'll move all the way. Yeah, he'll stay there. The others will... Let's see, I got 4 bow shots. One of them is going to go at a random person. Oh, I should have rolled a d6. Fair enough. First one shot is going to go against Mel. Actually, Mel's going to get 2 shots. Everyone else is going to get 1. Mel got an 11 and an 11 to hit.
Both a miss.
Isabel got a 16 to hit. As you're muted. But I think a 16 hits. Yeah. As you take 7 points of piercing damage from an arrow from one of these goblins. And Fang got a 22 to hit.
It hits, definitely hits.
As you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay, not too bad.
Taking us to Cal.
Oh. 1. Well, there we go. So I can see in there, it looked like Zad's up. Is that correct, or is he down?
He's down again.
Down again.
Alva's up, though.
I can't see Alva, though.
No.
Okay, I'll do my best and take a shot at him. I've moved, so I can't use steady aim.
Correct.
So I don't get advantage. Do I get sneak attack?
No.
No. Fuck. Okay.
What you could have done, or what you can do, you can do 2 things. You could have tried to hide then, so you kind of come out like no one's seen you for a minute. Stealth before you walk out. Or you could take 1 more step and you'll see targets that you can get sneak attack against.
Take 1 more step. Okay, and I'll take a shot at him.
All right, he's the
Is
chef.
that the chef?
That's the chef.
Kill that fucker.
I'm going to serve you up something good.
Now we're trying to get advantage.
No.
Was it
Sully.
his
You know, I said I'd kill you last. I lied. All right, normal, but I get sneak attack.
Correctamundo.
Fuck. And for my bonus action, I'm going to use my offhand and fire it.
Do it again.
Do I get
You
the
still
sneak
get sneak
attack?
attack, yeah.
I do. Okay.
As long as you didn't use it on your previous attack and you hit, absolutely. Just,
This is horseshit. The number of fucking ones we've gotten.
Yes, I know.
This is horseshit.
Oh god.
I don't disagree. Statistics state that you guys should have hit 20% more.
For my last movement, I will go there.
All right, getting some cover, taking this as Zag here.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm asking you to give me a death save. Should find my mittens. All right, taking us to Yeg the cook. Targets. Isabel, talk to him. He'll attack Isabel with the cleaver. Getting a 6 and a 6 with both of his attacks. As they both miss. Just kind of swiping at you, just kind of like on the table, hopping up over them. Taking us to hobgoblins. And then Alva. Alva, you are laying down on the ground as the word from Mel rings in your ears and you stumble awake somehow. Arrows still in your body. What you doing?
All right.
Look over, you do see Zach healed down. But Isabel, Mel, and Fang are all in the room with you this time.
All right. I'm gonna do Thorn Whip
All right.
for the chef. And I'm gonna say before I do it, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
I'm not it was a one-time thing. I love
We're
it.
gonna keep doing it now.
But I will say this, Alvin.
What?
At 3 hit points, if you were to wild shape, you would get hit points.
Time to bear back.
It gets you free hit points, essentially. In the hallway,
What?
absolutely. When you wild shape, you get essentially temporary hit points when you're wild shaping.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
In the hallway, I did state that a bear, it's too cramped in here.
Yeah.
It's not too cramped in here. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you, in this situation, I would love to shoot you down again, but I wouldn't really. But you do have wild shapes.
Yeah.
It just depends on if you want to do any healing or casting spells.
All right. I'm gonna wild shape.
What are you turning
I'm gonna-
into?
Oh. Everyone loves the big bear.
That's tanky.
Yeah, it's tank.
Say, we need the tank right now.
We'll say
But
tanky and damage-wise, the bear and the wolf, the dire wolf, are
yeah, I was
are
looking at
up
the
there.
wolf.
Giant spider's
Yeah.
not too bad, but it's not as tanky.
Not as tank. A brown bear, I think I get
Yeah, brown bear's the big one.
2 attacks.
It's a grizzly.
Grizz.
Oh,
All
you
right,
did
yeah,
it?
I'm gonna wild shape into a grizzly bear.
All right. Grizzly bear just shakes up the room.
Bah.
Yeah.
And then the grizzly bear roars and says, "I can't bear to wait for the dessert menu." I don't know. And then just what guys?
Keep them
come on,
coming.
you
I'm not
gotta
giving
keep-
more inspiration
Yeah.
for it. I already gave away one today for it. Alva.
Bomb
and
from
now,
Canada.
And now you have your action if you want to attack as your bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the multi attack on this little bitch ass chef. And was he the one with the grapefruit spoon? Because I want to use that spoon.
Grapefruit spoon
Okay.
is dead, I think. Yeah, grapefruit
Sorry,
spoon got decapitated when he pulled him over.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna do the multi attack then.
All right, give me a claw and a bite. 17 or 11 is going to be a miss, and a 10 is also going to be a miss, unfortunately.
Great.
But there's a bear in the
Oh.
kitchen.
There's a bear in the kitchen.
Not cemetery.
You don't know. There might be a cemetery. It's buried on ancient burial grounds. That'll take us to Isabel.
Yo. All right. I'm gonna hit the ship. With a great sword attack.
You're gonna try to hit the ship with your dragon
No,
slayer.
I'm going in with the thought that I'm going to hit him.
Yeah.
So
You're
then
going
it
to
will
creates a
hit.
will it
positive.
end up
You're
being?
going-
I got you.
Going to hit.
It's gonna be a miss.
Y'all.
See?
Unfortunately, getting a natural 1.
I don't think there's. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything.
All
Oh
right.
no!
That'll take
How
us-
embarrassing!
That'll take us to Mel. Trying to swing down, he kind of ducks below, so your greatsword kind of hits into the wood there of the table.
I'll do a healing word bonus action to get for Zadkill.
All right. Zadko, you get 3.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do Toll of the Dead with the chef.
All right.
Phrase, how would you like some dinner music?
He would love some. So I talked about natural 20s. He got a natural 20 on his wisdom save.
Ah!
You're
As-
cheating that
he
you're
is-
using an app? You're fucking us.
He is not happy with that joke. His eyes dart around, not sure who said it. Anything else for Mel?
What the fuck is up with this fucking chef? Nothing.
Nothing. He's just a goblin who's a little bit tougher.
He's like
Yeah.
what was that Under Siege where Steven Seagal was a chef or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Versus Tommy Lee Jones in the knife fight. So good.
That'll take us to Fang.
I will disengage.
All right.
and move out of the room. And move right there.
All right, backing up to the locked door. As you see crowbar marks on the side of it.
And that's going to be it.
Taking us to all these goblins. 2 of them are going to take shots against the big bear.
Of course.
Getting a 9 and a 12 to hit.
Miss.
The bear's AC is 11.
Oh no! So the 12 does hit.
Missed.
So the bear will take 5 points of damage. The 2 in front of the bear will pull out scimitars and swing away at the bear. Getting a 10 and a 20 to hit.
Well, 20, obviously.
As
That's
the bear will take 6 more points of damage. They both then instinctually kind of like roll away, disengaging. The one guy right here is going to step up to. Doesn't necessarily know Zadkiel's awake. He's going to take a shot at Mel with a bow. Getting a 16 to hit. And the guy on the table next to Isabel as the bear appears. Going to try to take that opportunity to slash out at Isabel. Getting a 23 to hit. As Isabel takes 3 points of damage. Taking us to Cal.
I thought this up all by myself.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action as stealth.
Nice. Give me a stealth roll.
Uh,
All right. 13, sneaking around the corner. They don't have very good
All right.
perception.
All right. I'll take a step out here. And I can see him. So under my breath, because I'm stealthy, I'm going to say, God, I'm awfully salty.
Get advantage on the attack.
Yep,
Shooting the chef.
I am.
Because you don't want anyone to eat that meal ever again. 15 just misses. Get rid of the salt. Add some pepper. I can smell it from here.
fuck up, Joffrey.
Let's see. No, I think he's doing a Boston accent. You doing a pepper?
I don't know.
Pass the
The
pepper. dude.
accents get confused sometimes.
I'm gonna take a step back into cover.
All right. Taking us to Zadkiel.
Zad rises and he's gonna take a stab at the chef.
What? Okay. Good luck.
That guy needs to go down.
Yeah, we had an easier time with the dragon than a
Yeah, I
fucking
know, right?
goblin
I will
chef.
say
Mother!
he is flanked right now by the bear. But
Oh,
that's
nice. So I get a plus.
that still misses. Just barely.
Oh, flank is
What do you get? Oh, you're whispering.
Yeah, whispering it.
He got a 14.
Oh,
So he would have gotten a 16. The chef has an AC of 17.
Oh,
this is like the worst.
Anything-
I'm going to die to goblins.
Anything else? Well, to be fair, you guys keep attacking the one guy with good AC.
Well, I mean, he's got to.
You gotta kill him eventually. Anything else for Zad?
No, that's it.
All right, you stand up. Oh boy, he's got options. He's gonna take one attack against Zadkiel. One attack against one of the other 3 targets. Bear, Isabel, Mel. Isabel. Why you stay down? Getting a nat 1 to hit against Zadkiel. And a 9 to hit against Isabel. Taking us to some hobgoblins, and then Alva the bear.
A martyr. All right. I think you guys know what I'm gonna do. Gonna go ahead and
If you miss, I'm throwing my beer at the wall. Guaranteed.
Oh, I'm gonna attack you, Zach.
Steps over the chef, bites Zadkiel.
No.
No. Yeah, I'm assuming you're attacking the chef.
Yeah.
All right, give me a claw and a bite.
Jesus.
11's going to be a miss. And a 17 because you're flanking. Because you get +2.
Yay!
That will hit with the claw.
Okay.
For 1 damage.
It's like 2d6 or something.
Oh, nice.
For
Yay!
16 points of damage as he's kind of swiping at Isabel. Kind of just tear into his side, ripping his apron in half. He's half the chef he used to be. He is still up.
What the fuck?
Just barely. Still alive.
Half the chef he used to be.
Come on. We need
The
to take
bear
him
roars
down.
like the T-Rex at the end of Jurassic Park. She's just
Okay.
pissed.
Taking us to Isabel.
Again.
Mute.
I'm muted again.
Muted again.
I'm gonna try and mix it up.
Use your regular
I'm
bracelet.
gonna never. I'm gonna try and hit the person, like, not the chef.
The guy on
person
the guy
north.
on the table with you.
Yeah.
Alright.
He
Change it
he
up.
wants to dance. We'll dance.
Let's see it.
Okay. And wait.
14 does hit. None
Yeah.
of
See,
these
I wanted
guys have
I wanted that to
shields.
happen. Okay, and I'll do that.
As you deal 9 points of slashing damage, easily just like cutting him in two. Top half goes flying off the table.
And then I'll use my Great Weapon Master, and I'll go for Chef.
All right.
Hopefully, you guys, this is good luck. You know. Please.
No.
21
Oh,
will hit.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Please.
Yep.
Yay!
For 13 points of slashing damage, he's kind of huffing and breathing after getting mauled by the bear. Kind of by surprise, jerks one of the other goblins by him as you decapitate the other goblin behind him. As he
Oh.
just pulls the other goblin in front of him to the use of the meat shield.
Oh my god.
He's a coward.
Yeah, he's
I'm
done
gonna
that
s-
already.
He's a coward. He
I
does
know
not get
it's
hit.
like
The goblin.
I know it's like 6 seconds, but I want to say that's not very chefly of you, and it's just because like I know about cooking,
You're supposed to
and
say yes,
it's
chef.
just like
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, chef.
Anything
Not
else
very
for
chefly
Isabel?
of you, chef. No, I
All
don't. I
right.
do not think so.
Taking us to Mel. Bang on deck. As the chef does look very badly hurt. You're muted.
Mel, you're
also.
muted.
Yeah, Mel's gonna do a firebolt at the.
It will be a disadvantage
Goblin?
because you're in melee.
Oh well, no, I'm doing. Oh, because I'm right there.
Because the chef's right there.
Oh,
The
even
chef's
if I'm
ca-
just
chef
going-
is causing all these problems.
Well, chef, let's try music again. Toll of the Dead.
All right. Got a big 8. And roll me a d12. For 9 points of damage. What does it look like as the goblin chef finally meets his end?
He just. He grabs a hold of his head and ears and just falls to the ground, crumpled and kind of a ball.
Fair
He
enough.
boils over.
Expires with
He crawls to the
with
ground.
both of his-
No,
with
the
his
eggs.
bowels
The eggs weren't
and
rotten.
urine explosion across the floor.
Fair enough. As he
And-
falls to the ground.
And I spit on him.
Anything else for Mel?
That's
And
it
I
for her.
take him on.
I'll take us to Fang.
Fang's gonna move up to see,
And see all of the eyes go wide of the goblins inside.
and I'm gonna cast a Chop Touch on that one right there.
All right.
Yep, at the edge.
That's going to be a hit for sure.
Let's see.
It takes 5 points of necrotic damage. This illusory kitty claw scratches him clear across the chest, and he's just leaving a dark scratch mark across. Looks down like, what the fuck? Anything else for Fang?
For bonus action, we're gonna use a spell slot to recover 2 sorcery points.
All right.
So let's do that, and then we're gonna move back out. Oh, I don't want to open the door. Back out up there,
Well, take us to the
and that's gonna be it.
taking us to the goblins. All of them have bows aimed. Wait! We didn't like you. No. As they still have bows out. We'll give up. Just stop. As these goblins seem to want to surrender. They all have bows aimed, but they don't seem to be immediately loosing arrows. And Cal, they're speaking in common, so you would all understand. Even Cal and Fang in the distance. As these goblins might give up. That's where we'll end tonight.